I was 22 at the time. So it was 7 years ago. Hawaii had a class 5 hurricane. And I didn't ever pictured hurricanes to be like so calm looking. It just looked like a lot of rain. But I remember the Costco's and all of the grocery stores there were like selling out of the waters and toilet paper at that time too. I don't know how to swim. So I had this like foam, swimming board that attaches to your arm through like a wrist strap. I had that on, but I ran towards the ocean with no intention of coming back out. So as I ran into the ocean, I could feel the sand beneath my feet, but all of a sudden, like the pull of the waves was very, very strong. It didn't look like that outside because I saw like a couple people surfing over on that side. It was Kamehameha Highway, like one of those beaches there. But anyways, I couldn't feel the sand beneath my feet anymore, and I got swept away further and further away from shore. I got scared. And the water became extremely cold all of a sudden. It was more than I could handle because I thought, oh, this is going to be so poetic. It was not. I started drowning. The foam board, it snapped in half and it was carrying me like fully like away from the shore. As I was drowning, I became humbled, and I remember losing the air in my lungs and kind of calling out to God, because I was scared. I didn't want to die. And I had never in my entire life wanted to live. It was a new feeling for me. So I asked him, I said, God, if you're real, please save me. I am so scared right now. And what happened afterward is crazy. Before my father-in-law passed away, he was the main janitor at a university where we live, and he found a gold ring while he was cleaning, and no one had come to claim it or anything, so he gave it to me, and I had always wore that around, and I wore it on my right hand. And as I was like losing my breath, mind you, it was an extremely cloudy day. It was not like there was zero sun, like negative sun. It was great outside. It started sparkling, it started shining, it caught my attention, and something snapped in me. I was like, I need to do something. But it wasn't like I was thinking it. It was like I knew the exact steps I needed to do. So instead of just like giving up, I undid the wrist strap on my wrist, and I started going, like trying to break the surface as strong as I could. And the water was super strong, but I did it. I got up to the surface. Let me do this color. And I broke the surface. I got air and I started swimming. It was so far from the shore, dude. Like, I don't know how I swam. I still to this day avoid deep water, and I only swim like doggy paddle swimming, okay? But I survived that day. Okay, this is not the point of the story though. The point of the story is that yes, I survived, but